also a great promotional tool. And a lot of people felt a sort of way when you name drop Lloyd Banks, and you ain't really calling him out, but I looked at it like it was great promo because the nigga don't really do promo. So I looked at it like that's good for business on both of y'all because now people know that you got a project and he got a project.
Absolutely, and that was all it was about. You know what I'm saying? But people are so fickle and they're so narrow-minded that they're not able to look at things from that point of view. You know what I'm saying? It's like that was nothing more than opportunistic marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like I explained the situation on this little vlog that I dropped, but it's like, dude, both of us we come from two different cliques that had quote-unquote beef in the early 2000s mixtape era. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we just so happen to be dropping a project the same week. You know what I mean? Like, you can have a little fun with it. Even if you don't want to have fun with it, I'm gonna throw a little something out there. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing personal, but hey, it's all competitiveness because that's what hip hop was constructed on anyway. So yeah, my project better than yours, man. Period. And that's all it was. But people got bent out of shape about it. You know, all these fans and consumers are so emotionally attached to these artists. It's not just music with them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, this is supposed to be competitiveness. Everybody not gonna build no kumbaya buddy shit. That's where this shit is all fucked up at, man. Let this shit be competitive like it was originally created for. To be. Excuse me.
Yeah. And you know one thing about it, Jay, and that's real because a lot of times when we look at the elements of what hip hop is in its competitive nature, we also look at the elements of a lot of artists, and a lot of times we tend to fall in love with that nostalgia in terms of what you said earlier about what you just said about people getting bent out of shape. But the gauntlet of the gift of gab has always been present in the game. Whether it was Kool Moe Dee, versus LL, whether it was Biggie versus Tupac, whether it was Q versus NWA, countless other rap battles that we've seen over the years. Nas versus Jay, it's just, and that's an integral part. But people have to understand too that a gift, that when there is a tossing, of the rhymes back and forth, that does not necessarily mean disrespect. Although we've seen battles where it has gotten disrespectful, but this is not an issue of you disrespecting Banks. It's simply about you declaring, your ability of awesome, and that, I'm with it, and I got it. So, you ready to go?
Yeah, and the thing also is, it wouldn't even this particular situation wouldn't even have led to no lyrical exchanging between us. It would have strictly been a talking thing just to get the people riled up. And from my way of thinking, I'm like, you know what? It worked somewhat exactly like I thought it was going to work because my initial purpose for doing that just was to get the people to talk. If you know anything about the laws of power, man, you stir up water to catch fish. That's all I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's it.
Yeah, what other better way? And what other better way is for somebody that's considered to be your peer and somebody that's also nice that can use the promo. So it was a great business move.
Yeah, right. I respect Banks. I always respected his pen game. You know what I mean? I never once said that he was not nice. I never once said anything of the sort. You know what I mean? I might have dibbled into the realistic facts of him being structured more than me as far as like on a label and things of that nature. But I never once tried to discredit him or nothing like that.
And one thing about it, Hood, when you make that point so